Welcome back to the Crypto Mastermind Show, guys. Got some big news for y'all. HSBC are busting out some big moves. And by the way, HSBC is a massive early Ripple partner. So we're going to go over a few articles for you. Gonna keep it nice and quick and sharp so you don't get bored. Alright, HSBC makes big bets on blockchain with tokenization expansion. So they're expanding their tokenization. HSBC is reported due to launch an expansion of its tokenized deposit services. The global bank already offered their services in Hong Kong, Singapore, the UK and Luxembourg, and now plans to expand it to corporate clients in the US and United Arab Emirates, UAE, beginning next year. Bloomberg News reported Tuesday HSBC's tokenized deposit service lets clients send money locally and across borders in seconds and at all hours. HSBC's global head of payment solutions said in an interview with Bloomberg the topic of tokenization, stablecoins, digital money and digital currencies have obviously gathered so much momentum. We are making big bets in this space. Guys, if HSBC is busting out big moves like that, crypto's gonna stay. Tokenization is not going away. You might like it or dislike it. The question is whether you can make money off it or not. Yeah, HSBC is like the top 3 biggest banks in the world. The report adds that the bank now processes transactions in euros, pounds, US dollars, Hong Kong dollars and Singapore dollars and UAE dirhams next year when it expands to the Middle East next year. The launch is scheduled for the first half of 2026. Funny when crypto regulations are coming out around 2026, right? Very interesting. As Bloomberg noted, HSBC's move is happening at a time when many other banks have begun exploring how digital assets can speed and streamline payments. It also comes in the wake of a Genius Act in the US, which establishes new rules for stablecoins, another rapid growing category of digital money. Stablecoins ain't going away. I thought I'd just put that out there. Tokenized deposits, otherwise known as deposit tokens, are digital representations of bank deposit, backed one for one by money on the bank's balance sheet and issued using distributed ledger technology, DLT, aka XRP. They're using XRP, they're just not telling you. When they put distributed ledger technology there, DLT, they're using XRP. And HSBC is an early Ripple partner, so I know they're using XRP and XDC for their tokenization. Anyway, unlike a stablecoin issued by a non-bank entity and held off balance sheet, a tokenized deposit remains fully regulated on balance sheet and subject to the usual banking liquidity, capital, and deposit insurance frameworks. Because the funds remain part of the bank's liabilities, tokenized deposits do not weaken the money multiplier or deposit base the way that transforming deposits into stablecoins could. The timing of tokenized deposits rise is no accident, the report said, with corporate treasuries calling for real-time liquidity and multinationals seeking 24/7 settlement systems. See what's happening, guys? The whole system's all getting set up. The giants are, they're busting out a big move. And we're only just getting warmed up. I still got a lot more to share with y'all. Cross-border commerce is still encumbered by day-long settlement lags and intermediary fees. Tokenized deposits promise a path forward and offer banks a new way to rebuild their relevance in the payment stack. In other words, businesses and people, they're getting sick and tired of waiting 2 to 3 business days to get their money, and they're sick and tired of paying exuberant fees. Also, another article, also related to HSBC. HSBC now they're doing tokenized gold. Well, they've been doing it for a couple of years, but I mean it's expanding. It's available to Hong Kong retail clients. I'll read some of it to you. I can't read all of it, they won't let me. So, last November, HSBC revealed the first institutional trades of tokenized gold, where the physical gold is stored in HSBC's London vault. Today, the bank announced that retail investors can now access the tokens in Hong Kong via online banking and the website. While it's not the first bank to target consumers with tokenized gold, it is certainly the largest. When it launched the institutional offering, it said it would extend it to retail depending on local regulations. In this case, the offering was approved by Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission, which released advice about tokenization in November. It just says they got a rising demand for digital assets and existing familiarity, blah blah blah. Yeah. I think they started tokenizing, HSBC started tokenizing gold in 2023, I think. But obviously it's gotten bigger, and now they're expanding to more and more countries, you know. So you'll be able to get this gold token, alright, through HSBC, and it would represent ownership of gold. It'll all be tokenized on the blockchain. We're right here on the HSBC's website. HSBC Gold Token. HSBC Gold Token is a digital token on our distributed ledger, aka XRP and XDC. You might want to buy those cryptos, by the way. It's backed by physical gold bars kept in our vault or in their vault. So if you buy those tokens, it basically represents ownership of gold. HSBC Gold Token is a digital token which, unlike some common gold products in the market, allows investors to acquire fractional ownership of physical gold, represented by tokens recorded on a distributed ledger. Each HSBC Gold Token represents the fractional ownership record of 0.001 troy ounces of gold. It's great. So if you can't afford to buy the full 1 ounce of gold, you can buy like a small, tiny fraction of gold. You know? And it's more liquid than traditional gold. And it's pretty safe. Like, even I would consider buying this, you know, in the future. At least it's safe, you know. And HSBC, they're quantum resistant. They're working with like quantum hardware companies, you know, to become quantum resistant. So it's pretty solid. So they got like a app here. Yeah, so they got their app. But it's for Hong Kong only, so if you haven't already bought your crypto, look no further than Caleb and Brown. I firmly believe Caleb and Brown is one of the best crypto brokerages in the world. Reason number one, they have institutional grade custodies backed by Fireblocks. The top 2,000 banks in the world use Fireblocks technology. Caleb and Brown offers that to their clients. Reason number two, Caleb and Brown offer personal broker support, 24/7 service. Their fees are very minimal. It's free to sign up, does not cost you any money. They even have an app. They got excellent reviews. I use Caleb and Brown myself, so I can vouch for them. All your favorite cryptos are there: XRP, XLM, XDC, Algorand, Quant. All your ISO cryptos that you love. All your Bitcoins and all that, they've got it. There's the application right there. It's very easy to get signed up. They got excellent service. I can truly vouch for them. They've been around since 2016. If you have a company or an LLC or C Corp or like a trust, you can set up a corporate account and or a personal account if you like. So it's great because not many crypto brokerages offer that that service, you know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll put a link in the description for you for the Caleb Brown. See you.